videos here because today we're going to conclude Sega Genesis Superhero Games Month with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist. Let's go ahead and take the game, pop it in my Sega Genesis, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist was published by Konami and carries the copyright year of 1992. It is largely based off of Turtles in Time, which appeared earlier in both the arcades and on the Super Nintendo. Several changes were made, however, to this version to give it a unique feel, including having the Baxter Stockman boss from the very first arcade game show up. The manual opens with the following. Far below the morning rush hour in New York City, four youths are watching their favorite news reporter, April O'Neil, on television. Things are pretty comfortable for these boys in their well-furnished subterranean hideout. That is well-furnished if you are a turtle, a mutant turtle, teenage no less, and a ninja. Okay, so you and I may not be comfortable, but these guys think the place is like Mondo to the max. April is reporting a story from nearby Ellis Island. Suddenly, there is a bright flash behind her. She doesn't seem to notice, but the television viewers do. Whoa, dudes, did you see that? Michelangelo asked the others. Leonardo and Raphael stop their ninja practice and look at the screen. What? Did some jerk in the crowd moon the camera again? Donatello asked from his workbench. No way, man, Mike answers, but there was a most spectacular flash. It looked like an Mikey stops talking. His mouth hangs open as he stares at the screen. His eyes grow wider. Leonardo rubs his eyes. Am I seeing things, or is April growing? Your perception is reversed, my son, comments Splinter. The large humanoid rat, who also serves as teacher and mentor to the boys, is standing in the doorway at the back of the room, watching the events unfold on TV. If you will observe, the city is actually shrinking. On the television, April has been alerted to the commotion. She turns and watches in amazement as Manhattan and the Statue of Liberty grows smaller and smaller, and with a flash, the picture scrambles, then resumes. Now, instead of April reporting from Ellis Island, the screen is filled with the face of Shredder, the Turtles' longtime nemesis, master criminal, and all-around geek in general. Listen to me now, New York City, Shredder's voice booms out from the speaker. I have in my possession the treasure of Dimension X. It will allow me to take control of New York City today and soon the entire world. In my hand is the Hyperstone. I know you're watching, Turtles. You've gotten lucky in the past, but you won't stop me this time. Ha ha ha. The screen fades to black. Oh man, he really burns my shorts, Raphael exclaims. Mike taps Raph on the shoulder. You're a turtle, dude. You don't wear shorts. We know what you mean, man, Don says. Shredder has really gone too far this time. It's time we put a stop to this turtle style. He raises his hand in the air and the other three turtles rally around, giving him high threes. Cowabunga! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist is a beat-em-up game for 1 or 2 players. From the options screen, you can choose the difficulty from easy, normal, or hard, select the number of lives from 1, 3, or 5, and select the number of continues you want up to 5. Customize the controls, turn on or off the back attack, slightly change the colors of the turtles between anime and comic coloring, and perform a sound test. At the start, you can pick one of the 4 turtles. They each play mostly the same, with some small differences in speed, strength, and range, and each with a unique special attack. For the default controls, the D-pad moves your turtle, A attacks, B jumps, and C dashes. A and B at the same time performs a special attack that will cost 2 life bars off of your health, and will not work if you don't have enough health. Repeatedly attacking can cause combos of sorts. After jumping, you can do various attacks by pressing A, such as jump kicks. While dashing, you can use the A and B buttons for various attacks. For instance, pressing A while dashing will do a body attack, but pressing B followed by a quick A will do a sliding kick. During the levels, you can pick up pizzas for health or pizza boxes with bombs on them to do a temporary spinning attack. The game has 5 stages full of traps, various foot soldiers and other enemies, and bosses. If you lose all of your lives and continue, you will be sent back to the beginning of the stage in the single-player game. Scoring-wise, you get 1 point per enemy defeated and an extra life at 100 points and every 200 points after that. Graphically speaking, this is a nice-looking Genesis game. I especially enjoyed the facial expressions of the turtles when they fell for a trap. Sound and music-wise, the game is pretty rockin' and has some decent voices. Family-friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E10 and up rating for animated violence without blood if released today. Currently at PriceCharting.com, the game has a value of $54 loose, $184 complete, and $262 new. There are also several bootleg copies for sale on eBay. So what did I think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist? I'm both happy and a little disappointed. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game was one of my favorite games growing up, and for the most part, this game brings that type of action to the Genesis. It controls well, has a good look, and some cool sounds, but on the other hand, it kind of feels like a very slightly watered down version of the Super Nintendo game, which kind of burns since that game came out first. A part of me wishes that Konami would have either brought the original arcade game to the Genesis or made a completely new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game for the system. But as it is, I still enjoyed the game and could easily play it more in the future. So where am I going to rank Hyperstone Heist? It's going to be very close to the last beat-em-up game I reviewed, The Punisher, currently at the 10th position. And even though I'm more of a Turtles guy than a Punisher guy, I have to give Punisher the edge, as it simply has more depth, and the action in Hyperstone Heist can get a little monotonous after a while. So out of the 43 games I've now ranked for the Sega Genesis, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Hyperstone Heist is chasing the Shredder at the 11th position. Hyperstone Heist feels like a slightly watered down port of the Super Nintendo game, but it still brings some fun turtle action to the Sega Genesis. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter, and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. At this time, I'd like to thank David F., Joe T., Rocky Raccoon, and Star Group for nominating today's game and for their generous support on Patreon. If you get at least $1 worth of entertainment per month from these videos, please consider joining my supporters at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer. Not only will you help keep the show going, but you too could help me decide what games I might review in the future. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and cowabunga!